Alright, before I start my presentation, I'd like you guys to look at your hands and compare it to these two right here. Like, I'm pretty sure, does everyone have that side of hand, right?
Yeah.
I know everyone has that side of hand. Because this hand here is actually a hand for a special case, one that my sister has, and it's actually, it's actually the hand of a Down syndrome baby. Now, when I looked at the audience poll, only 3 out of 16 of you guys really knew some traits for Down syndrome, so that's why I just put that there as the attention giver. And what I'm going to be talking to you guys about today is just the causes of Down syndrome, the effects, and also just how they impact other people around them, and also themselves. So now that I got you interested, let's just see the boring facts of the first. All right, chromosomes. If you like you guys know anything about chromosomes?
Yeah, we have 40.
Yeah, everybody has 46, 23 from your mom, 23 from your dad. So the thing that makes Down syndrome very important is that chromosome 21 actually has 3, as you can see right here. So there are 3 types according to Help the Reply Document Red Mark. There are 3 types: non-disjunction, translocation, and mosaicism. They all sound very boring, but they're actually very similar and easy to understand. All right, non-disjunction is actually when you have 24 from your mom, 23 from your dad. Boom, Down syndrome. Just like that, and it looks like that picture right there. Translocation is the same thing. Only thing that changes is that these 2 cells right here, I couldn't find a picture, but these 2 cells right here actually combine to make a bigger cell like this one. And it's not supposed to have that. So it causes the same thing, it just looks a little bit different in the genetic gene and whatnot. Mosaicism is the same thing as non-disjunction. All it is that you get 23 and a half and 23 and a half. And then there comes the 47th chromosome, there it is. And go ahead, and just like I said, like only a couple of you guys knew the physical features. This is just a few. The hands, they actually have that all the way crease across their hands like they did in the picture. The muscle tone, they're usually very flimsy, and they're not really strong, you know, they can't really build that kind of muscle. The necks are practically invisible because, you know, they're really short statured. The eyes are slanted upwards, like you can kind of see right there. And they have smaller mouth features, just like their jaws, you know, like they can't really eat big American burgers and whatnot. And now that I'm done with that, let's just go ahead and go into the effects. Some of the bad ones, I guess you could say. Shorter lifespan, that's a big one actually. According to WebMD, they have a lifespan of 45 to 60 years old, which actually isn't a long time, you know, when you think about it and how we live today, but that's just their thing. Educational block, you know, when it comes to around 30, their early 30s, their late 20s, they learn to about a 5th grade level. That's when they're about a 5th grade, 6th grade level. They're lucky enough to get to a high school level at that point. Some of them do, some of them, you know, it just depends on the situation. Speech patterns, they can talk, you know, they can talk, but sometimes it can be very jumbly because just the way their mind works and the way our mind processes their thoughts is still the difference. And one of the biggest ones that they have is actually they're prone to more negative effects, such as obesity, sleep apnea, and heart defects all around. And these are just very few of many things that they can actually be diagnosed with. And it really sucks because, you know, not only do they not live long, they also got to deal with that crap too. So despite all this, you know, these guys are very happy. They're very, you know, they impact people around them, and, you know, it just changes your life once you meet one and, you know, be able to talk to one. Actually, this is my sister right here, as you can see, and people with Down syndrome, they love their lives, they really do. And, you know, she might be very shy at school, but when she gets home, she lets it all out. It's, I don't know, it's just how she is. And the reason I brought her up is my mom, when she first gave birth to her, she thought that she would just be a normal baby, like everyone else would. But safe to say, you know, God blessed her with a Down syndrome baby. So she took her in, showed her love just like any other mother would. And, you know, she understood from then on the, you know, just the Down syndrome community and whatnot. She loved it. So actually what she's aspiring to do is actually set up a home for these Down syndrome kids and Down syndrome women specifically, and just be able to shelter them, you know, because sometimes they don't have a place to go when they get older, and, you know, sometimes, you know, it could be hard. So that's what she's trying to set up for them now. Rundown. Okay, so pretty much I told you guys the causes, the effects, how they impact other people around them, and just how well they are well-rounded. You know, they're not they're not anything different. They're the same as us, they just have restrictions. And those restrictions, we can help them through. And I don't think that it's anything negative, honestly, other than, of course, the effects that are negative, like obesity and whatnot. But other than that, I believe that these guys are just the same as us. They have nothing different. And I hope you guys understand just thoroughly about Down syndrome, and I hope you guys can relate to them as well. Thank you.